Hello, welcome back to Old Mother Hubbard's cupboard here at the top of the Rhondda in South Wales. I did my shopping earlier this week and it was due Friday night between 8 and 9. So Friday night came between 8 and 9, but the shopping didn't. So I went to go and check on my phone, and what had happened was I'd placed the order, but I hadn't actually pressed checkout. So I've done it today, and now it's not coming till Monday morning. So now, like I said, it's like Old Mother Hubbard's cupboard. If I'm desperate, I'll have to eat this grapefruit. So it's Saturday night, and I'm having a bit of a quiet day today. Last night I was so exhausted that at 6:30 I went to sleep. Then I woke up and it was dark. But not just dark, proper Welsh dark, and that's dark. And as I was thinking, what is the time? I could hear the distant call of the grandmother clock going boing. I thought 1 o'clock. Boing. I thought 2 o'clock. Boing. I thought 3 o'clock. Even better. It's nearly the morning. But then it went boing, 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 boing. It was 11 o'clock in the night. So I got up, paced around for about an hour and a half, and then finally went back off to sleep. But I'm still feeling a bit tired. Certainly age. You can't do an all night and feel fresh in the morning. So I have to bear that in mind for next time the election comes around. Somebody suggested to me, maybe next time if I want to take part, do it during the day, and then you'll be finished by 10 o'clock and then you'll be home. But yesterday, Friday morning, I popped down to Too Good to Waste. Well, I was in Treorchy and I just happened to go past, and I thought, I'm not on the lookout for anything, although I did see on their Facebook page they had put a picture of what I thought was a bedside cabinet. Bit of a gaudy looking design, but I can always paint it. And I turned up and I bought it, and somebody said, I didn't know you had a coal fire. I said, well, I don't. They said, that's what that is. That's what you've bought, is a piece of furniture that goes by the side of the coal fire, and you keep a coal in it. Whereas I thought, the way the door opened, I thought, that's very good. You can put your magazines in. Perfect. Anyway, it's upstairs and I'm going to keep it. But something else that I saw there as I had a little wander around, and I think I may be being influenced by Stephanie Jarvis of the Chateau Diaries, I think it's called, and Lalande, because all of a sudden I'm turning into Philip and I'm buying dishes, and I thought this was a rather nice design. So it's a Crown Clarence, and there were quite a few of them there, but I thought let's be sensible, so I only bought 2 of each. So those are the big plates, and then these are the smaller plates, but I'm actually using these as the main plates. And then this one, which is what I'm washing now, is, I would imagine, either for your Sunday lunch or for putting on the chicken. Or maybe if you fancied a really big meal. So they were £2 each. I think was a good price. But now I'm thinking, maybe I should go back and buy the rest of the ones that are there, just in case I smash some of these. But I didn't like them because they looked a lot older than these ones. So I haven't done much today. I haven't been to the homestead. I've just stayed in the house and had a good old potch. Like I said, I feel quite exhausted after the week that I've had. And next week I've got friends coming down from London and they're spending the week here. Well, not in the house, but in the area. They've got an Airbnb. I think they're coming to see a concert over in Markham Park. I don't know what type of a concert they're going to see. But they thought they would make a few days of it before going back to London. So they've asked me to take them on a few walks. So if the weather is good and I've got the energy, then that is what we will do. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to film. So there's a possibility that after this video, you might not see me for a week. I don't know. I will have to gauge how the atmosphere is. Because they've come down for a holiday and they don't want a camera shoved in their face. So if you don't see me for a few days, don't be concerned. Oh, you can't beat a cup of tea on a Saturday night, can you? Just to think, a few years ago, 9:15, we'll just be getting dressed to go out for the night. And to come back at 5 o'clock in the morning. Those days are dead and gone. Right, where's my little sponge? So yes, it's coming up to 6 months. Let me just move you over there, because you can't see much there, can you? There you go, is that better? I've ordered a bread tin to go in the corner there, so hopefully that'll turn up tomorrow. And also I tried to buy some more of these so I could put all my stuff into jars, but unfortunately they still sell that type, but they don't sell these ones. So that is a task for tomorrow. So maybe I'll film that tomorrow, because they're not coming till Monday morning, I think. So who knows, there could be a video on Tuesday. I'm just playing every day by ear at the moment. So I'm using this anti-back spray thing. I find that it's very good as long as you do the cooker just after you've done your food. You know, leave it for like an hour for it to cool down. And you spray this on and you just leave it for about 10 minutes just to soak in. And it brings it up a right treat. So yes, I feel I am hitting a brick wall at the moment. But I just need to take it easy for a few days. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed the fridge looks a bit bare. Now that is because I have taken all the magnets down, because there's no space now to put the new ones up. Because I had some posts the other day which I need to open. In fact, we might do that in today's video. Sometimes when I put the camera on, I know what I'm going to do. I have a rough idea of what I'm going to say. But I find that these Saturday evening ones, it's a bit of a come as you please. I'm going to have a bath in a moment to have a nice relax. So yes, the magnets have been taken down and they're in a box ready to go down to the homestead, because I have a board that was sent to me back last October, and that will go up on the wall and all the magnets will now be down there. And then when we fill this up again, then that's what will happen to all those ones. Here you go. That's looking good. So I've had a quiet day today, like I said. I've only been outside to buy some milk because I was running short, and also I didn't have any in the freezer. But I've decided what I'm going to do is I've ordered some milk which should come Tuesday, If it does, I will film it. It's coming from Fen Farm Diary. No, Fen Farm Dairy. Fen Farm Dairy. And I've ordered some butter, which is the butter I had back last summer, that glorious butter. And I used to freeze that up, but this time I can only buy a small one. I can't buy the big chunk of it, which is what I used to do before. Buy a big chunk of butter, chop it up, put it into greaseproof paper, and then put it into the freezer. But I've ordered raw milk, so that will be going in there. You couldn't buy a single pint, but I think I've got 12 pints coming, I think. So I'll put them in there. Because I found to defrost the milk was very easy. Just the night before, if it was a warm day, I would actually put it in the side of the fridge there, but put a bit of kitchen paper in to catch any of the water. And in fact, that's why I've kept this. I've kept one of the empty bottles so I can use again. And what I did was I followed your advice and I tipped out some of the milk and squeezed it a bit and then put it into the fridge, because as you said, it will expand, and if there's no space, there's a possibility the top might pop off. I was given some free pears yesterday. She said they were a bit soft and she gave them to me, and as far as I can see, they're perfect, so I've put them in the fridge anyway. So yeah, it's a nice relaxing day. I've actually been sorting out some boxes. And those are some boxes that I brought down from London that I hadn't got around to sorting out yet. Right, shall I put these in now? If I do that, I will have to move you though. Right, let me just put you in the bathroom. Oh, steady. The cats are outside. They're having a play around. Yeah, so I very much like my dishes here. Right, very nice indeed. I'm going to have a bit of a clean out in the next week, and if there's anything that I no longer need, then I will give away to the food bank or the equivalent, because there must be a shop where I can give some extra dishes and things like that. Right, that's an extra veg. That's to be kept for tomorrow. In fact, what I could do... Oh yes, I had a bit of an accident earlier this week in the kitchen as well. This, I found that from eBay years ago. It reminds me of the ones that I had as a kid, and it was here, and my hands were a bit wet, and as I went to lift it, it fell on the floor. But the dish is perfectly fine, but the thing that smashed was the lid. So I've cleaned the floor up as best as, and the lid would have been handy on top. So I've cleaned the floor up as best as I can, but just to be on the safe side, I am keeping my shoes on. Good thing is the cats don't come over this side of town, so they aren't going to be an issue. I had a few comments before, people asking what the diet was, because apparently you can see a difference. And it's not a diet, it is just eating smaller portions and not eating, for me anyway, so everybody's a bit different, not eating more than 1,700 calories a day. I had this, and the app is called Calorie Counter. So when I do my food, I have my scales here, and I just put things on. But after you've done it for a few days, you know what the weight is of certain things. So I'm looking forward to my Waitrose on Monday because I've ordered some of that sourdough bread again, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I wonder if you have got your setup in the same as me. Spoons to the left, forks in the middle, knives to the right, bigger knives and wooden spoons on the far right, and the little spoons in the front. Right, that needs to be cleaned as well, doesn't it? That's all it is in this house. Cleaning up, cooking. Right, that goes under there. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in and let you know about the possibility of having a week off. So we can walk the mountains, but only if I've got the strength. On Monday I was supposed to be helping out with the tunnel people. But I helped out last Wednesday, and the amount of scarring that I've had from the gnats, and this was even with my body covered. I think when I got home some of them came in the house. So I've got some spray, and they wanted me to go back on Monday, but I said I can't because I've got people coming down to visit for a few days. Right, I'm going to go in there and have a little sit down, and I'll catch up with you next time. So thanks for joining me for another Saturday night in the little Welsh cottage. So until next time from me, bye for now.